Hi there, this is Larry Graves and this is a potato. I'm going to cook my own oven roasted potatoes. I'm going to try and do a good job and I'll rate my own meal at the end of it. I'll have, I think, maybe some fish with it and some vegetables also. But the main focus is on those oven roasted potatoes in the oven. That's why they're called oven roasted. And so here we go, and I hope you learn stuff. For instance, did you know that potatoes were grown in the ground? But in Australia, they are grown on trees. I didn't know that. There are many different kinds of potatoes. There are red potatoes and white potatoes, and table potatoes, and those other kind of potatoes I forget the name of, and baking potatoes, and that's about it. We're gonna have fun, so don't skip ahead or anything because you might miss something that's quite entertaining. I don't even know what spices I'm going to use yet. It's so exciting. I'll show you what I'm doing here, besides acting like an idiot. Now, this here is called a cutting board. You cut stuff on it. Now, you can peel these potatoes, but I usually leave the skins on. You just wash them. So I'll wash them. Not with soap though. Just rinse them really well with water. That was easy. That looks delicious already. I forgot. I got to turn on the oven. I put my oven to 425 Fahrenheit for the roasted potatoes, which is 2,318 Celsius. You know what? They look kind of... I don't know if I should eat that skin. I mean, I washed it, but it looks kind of dirty. I'm gonna peel them. I find them appealing. Did you know potato skins are filled with folic acid? By the way, most of what I'm saying, I have no idea if it's true or not. I don't think that's true. Oh my God, that took forever. Cut those into sections. I'm not that picky about how large the pieces are. I don't want them too large. And I don't want them too small. What I love most about roasted potatoes, when they're done properly, my way, is when there's parts of them that are crispy. I love the crispness. Not burnt. God forbid burnt. I should invite all of you over sometime to try my oven roasted potatoes. There's actually a name for these. It's called Larry's oven roasted potatoes. Ooh, here's a little one. That's what she said. And so I put these in the bowl. Don't worry, there's more. I've got a white onion. Of course, there's Spanish onions. I think I used to use those, but I had read that white onions are best for. And did you know to stop yourself from crying while cutting an onion, you get somebody else to do it? There we go. And I am not the greatest chopper. I mean, and I don't actually chop them that fine either. I do have a blender I could put them in, but then I'd have to clean the blender afterwards. That's more work. So just like that. Look how quickly and professionally I chop the onions. There's probably people out there laughing right now. This part isn't supposed to be funny. I'm just chopping an onion. Oh, try and stay on the cutting board, onion. Not that it's listening to me. Did you know if you keep an onion in your cupboard for too long, it will rot? There we go. Okay. Look at that. Put that in. And people are probably thinking that's a lot of potatoes and whatever for one person, but I didn't have a lunch and I'm hungry and I love potatoes. Now, I'll get a little bit of butter. Somebody out there is probably saying, he's seriously not using the microwave to melt the butter, is he? Microwaves were first invented for just melting butter. I bet you didn't know that. Now, there's times I usually forget something when I'm making these, but I'm not going to forget anything. Because this video is going to be seen by probably 3 million people. Or 3 people. Now, it would be seen by 3 million people if every person that watched this video shared it with 500 people. So here we go. There's the butter. Look at that. And just a little bit of butter. Okay. And also some 100% pure, cold pressed, extra virgin olive oil. That's a mouthful. That's what she said. And I just put in about that much, which is maybe a teaspoon, I guess, close to it. Somebody out there is saying, oh my God, he drenched it in oil. So there we go. Now for the fun part, I'm going to add a bit of salt. I'm not really a salt person, and I don't have a proper salt shaker at the moment. I'll put in that much salt. Salt is also known as sodium bicarbonate. Something like that. I thought I would try. Now, I do have a garlic press, but I don't have the actual garlic, so I've got this, which is McCormick roasted granulated garlic. So what the hell, try some of that, which I haven't tried before with this. That's probably too much. I put in a hint of pepper. I don't know why. Maybe because of the spice. You know what? I'm going to put in a touch. You know, you can put in basically any spice. I'm going to put in a touch of oregano. You know what? I'm going to put in a touch of I'm going to put in, you know what? I'm going to put in a touch of paprika. That's not a word you say every day. You know what? I'm going to put in a touch of basil. I have no idea what these different spices really actually taste like, but I put them all on my spaghetti sauce and they taste damn good. So just a hint there of that. I'll skip the parsley flakes. And how about some Italiano, which is a bunch of different spices together. won't put too much, just a little bit. Now, after all that, I'm going to add just a touch more, because of all those spices, I'm going to add just a touch more oil. There we go. 100% Parmesan cheese. Did you know that cheese comes from cows? There. Mix this all together. You know what? It actually smells very good. I might have overdone it with the garlic. Whew. Okay. And now I use some aluminum foil. Alcan, the best aluminum foil money can buy. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Did you know if you wrapped aluminum foil around your head and walked outside, you would look rather silly? My beautiful sister Sharon uses Pam on the foil. But I'm thinking, I wonder if I actually need it, because there's so much moisture already with, I don't want to overdo it there. I mean, it shouldn't stick to the... You know what, that's almost like artwork right there. I have a feeling it's going to stick. I'm paranoid. And I'm also delusional. So, I will spray some Pam on it. And this is olive oil Pam. And this stuff is not bad for the ozone because it's made from olives. And we put the roasted potatoes here. Oh, I'm going to put it on the tray. That's actually way too many potatoes for me to eat. But you know, I'll probably eat at least 2/3 of it, maybe even 3/4 of those. Or I'll invite over a stranger I don't know. I wonder which, you know how the foil, I wonder if it matters which side you use. The shinier side or the duller side? And this keeps in the steam and makes your potatoes all nice and you know what I'm saying. Nice tender roasted potatoes. There. And just make sure there's some room there for air. Not E-R-R-O-R, but A-I-R. Thank you. So there we are. That goes in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then I flip them over. So we'll put it in the oven for 20 minutes. And after the 20 minutes, I'm going to put, this is just your typical kind of fish thing, probably not the greatest quality, but I mean, it's tasty enough for me. Haddock, that's the long side, that's the French. Crispy breaded filet haddock. It's new and improved. Hi there, and welcome to my review of Larry's oven roasted potatoes, fish and peas. And I'll be honest. First, let's try the fish. Very nice, lightly breaded, crispy crust, and the fish is moist and tender and quite enjoyable. I would give the fish an 8 out of 10 for it being a frozen fish fillet thingy-dingy. Now for the peas, which are Green Giant green peas. Fresh from the garden and until they froze them. Did you know that peas are a grain? I bet you didn't know that. Peas come in the colors green and aqua velvet blue, but they're a rarity here in Canada. I'm leaving the best for last, hopefully. And now for my roasted potatoes. Here's one of them there. And there's the onions. I'm going to show you each and every potato. Here, try one. Come on. Here, open your mouth. I don't know what the hell I did, but those are the best potatoes I've made yet. I give my potatoes a 10 out of 10. And, you know, maybe someday I'll have somebody over here, perhaps a girlfriend, and I'll make them for her and we'll do a video review and she can honestly rate these out of 10. And if it's below 7, she's not going to be my girlfriend anymore. So follow my recipe to a T and you will have the best potatoes you've ever tasted in your life. Although I might be lying about that, but they're damn good. Thank you for watching. My name is Larry Graves, aka Canadian Studmuffin, aka professional oven roasted potato chef. It's hard to say. Bye bye.